All right, so that should be everything that we need for the inside. This will be our constant water flow. Actually, if we hook this up now, we might actually get a little bit of sleet regrowing. The second part to this is going to be the cooling system to keep this thing nice and chilly. We don't really have a problem right now. It's already -5 degrees, but once we start running this warmer water through these tiles, this room is going to warm up. And same thing when the duplicates go into that room. So what we're going to do is I'll basically prep like, I guess, a steam turbine with a aqua tuner in here and like have it ready to go. We do not have the power for that. So basically we'll have a bunch of stuff kind of disable this so that people don't deliver dirt to it. That's what I want to know. I think I can disable the building. Disable the building consumes no resources or stuff, right? Okay, cool. Great. And can I copy these and set it down? So in this case, we should be able to plant all of these. Yeah. Yeah, we can plant these and just, it won't consume any resources for right now. That way nobody's eating them. That's the other thing too. I don't want anybody like cooking up a frost bun or something like that and ruining everything. How are we doing down here? All right, we've got a lot of pipe to run. We won't set up the like automation grid for the auto sweeper and everything. I mean, it's ready to go. I will say that. The only thing that we could do too is put a receptacle in here as well, and then we could feed dirt in, and then the auto sweepers can actually critter starvation. Who's starving? Oh, our gulpfish. Okay, he's just old. We have algae. There's no reason. Like, you're fine. Guys, we almost have the hydrogen back out of the base. It's a Christmas miracle. So I think, like, won't this hydrogen move that way on its own? Like, it should drift this way and find that hole, right? So what we can do is actually just when we get ready, we can actually set up an extra piece here with like an and it's like, hey, if pressure's over a certain thing and there's hydrogen here, turn this pump on, sweep it out, and call it a day. And then maybe we can get this back to O2 in the whole base. I can't believe we pulled that off. That's insane. All right. This looks good. All right, so I think we have a hydro sensor now. And we were saying that we needed an AND gate here. So we basically want to say like, hey, if the temperature is the right temperature, and and so if this is not on, and the pressure is over what we want, we'll turn the pump on. And that should be great. Okay, cool. All right, so we can get that built, and then we can actually like close this wall up, and then maybe I will leave it open for a little bit, and we'll let some of this O2 kind of like push out of here. There's quite a bit. And then we'll come up and close it off, and we'll have some O2 trapped in here. That's just the reality of it, but whatever, that's fine. The rest of it should be gravy. And then we will say that we want, I don't know, we'll just say like 1000. I mean, it's only going to run until the tank is full over here, and we're not going to consume it fast enough anyway. So this should only run for a period of time. And if we really wanted to, we can actually like take it a step further and put it like on a clock timer and only activate this for a while. And then it'll like basically fill this liquid reservoir up. But the Sleet wheat really shouldn't be consuming that much stuff anyway. I guess disabled buildings doesn't copy. It's interesting. We found a third one too. I don't know where that one came from. All right, that won't consume any dirt until we're ready to go. And then this, oh, looks like we got one more we gotta put in. Cool, great. Okay, so that should warm up our water a little bit. We'll run it in here. If we ever run like warmer than -10-degree water in here, we might have a problem, but we'll deal with that later. What else do we need? We need some power for the sweepers and everything like that. At a minimum, we need this one. So we can always disconnect this power line for a little bit until we're ready to hook up the sweepers. We can do that at a later point in time, and people can manually come up here and manage this. That's totally okay. Yeah, so that's on, but there's no water pressure in here. So this pump will, ooh. If it's below 1 degree, no, if it's a, is this actually on? Is this actually consuming electricity right now? Power stored, power consumed. It is consuming power. Oh, that's a bummer. All right, well, I guess we need to get some power in here. Here, we'll turn it off right now. And actually, for this little bit of power grid, let's see what it's actually doing to it. I'm kind of curious. Okay, so it is pulling quite a bit of power. We might actually over pull on this line right here. Let's take a look at it. 4,400 watts. Yeah, we added to it. That's great. All right. All right, we'll turn that off. Yeah, so we are going to need our own system for that. And if what I'm hearing is correct, we might actually have a system for that coming our way in the distant near future. So maybe we will actually like run this across, and we could actually do this a little bit different, but that way we can disconnect all of this stuff. Here, we should have just done this earlier. So we'll take that, we'll deconstruct these. Let's not do that quite yet. Hold on. Let's wait till we get this line hooked up first. And then we can basically, what we'll do, even better. Okay, we'll move this one over to the other generator. I think that's fine. We'll need to upgrade this whole line as well. We'll pay it forward. We'll do this line on the other side as well too. Somebody will thank me or hate me, either way. All right, cool. They might need to do some bridging if they do anything else, but bridge life. Oop. Sorry, bumped my desk. That's really cold tea. Oh my god. Well, this is looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy about this. Like, this is like quite the recovery. I didn't get much else done today, but at least I saved the O2 system, and I'm pretty happy about that. And we're purifying this water. How much? Oh, hey, look! Oh, look at this. We can actually do this. Oh, yeah. Okay, we can deconstruct this pump now, and I think we can yank the power out that's down here as well. This will free us up. That's one less thing that we're powering on the base. Sweet. We'll deconstruct this ladder, and this ladder, and this ladder. That can all go. That means that this wall can go in here. Officially. I suppose we need a way to get in here. Why is this wall here? This was old storage or something at one point, right? We can open this up. If somebody wants to put it back in, they can. And then we need a way to get into the world seed bank storage. So I'm just gonna put like a ladder over here for right now. And then this will be our dedicated clean water area, which is what we wanted. All right, so now, aha. Yeah. Oh, how much have we pumped out of here? Hey, we're down to 2,600 kilograms of brine. You know, you gotta look at the bright side. So we will run this over to here. I don't want to like get too close to this filtering system at the moment. So I think, oh, you know what? Oh, I can't. Oh, I can. Oh, actually, hold on. No, that's not right. I want... Let's throw a bridge right here. I just want the clean water, and that's kind of what like is a bummer about this water issue that we have at the moment. Okay, so this should like basically give us clean water for the base, for all of our cooking needs and anything else that comes up. We should be fine. We've got like a little like pitcher pump for clean water. We've got clean water going in to the element filter. We could set this to sweep only, actually. Maybe we should do that. Actually, we won't. If there's bottled water on the ground, throw it in there. Actually, maybe not. Maybe we should, yeah, screw it. Like this stuff can all get swept up. Where are they taking this? Oh, the water cooler, interesting. Wow, this actually kind of improved the pathing in the base a little bit. Taking that wall out. What is this shipping rail going for? The conveyor rail. This is moving. Oh my god. Look at it. Where is this going? Zigzag through the base. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I mean, that could be... What is going on? It comes around and up. What did they make this out of? Hold on. I want to keep it consistent. Conveyor rail is made out of iron ore. Okay. We're moving that. That doesn't need to be like that. Come over here. Yeah, servant supply rail. Great. Okay. We're starting to get some water. Good. All right, I think the water is being split between the electrolyzer right now. Yeah, that's fine. All right, that should overpressurize at some point, and then we're more or less good to go. That should give us plenty of water for the base. Hopefully this isn't hot. How hot is this? Ooh. Well, okay, guys, hold on. It's like... So we got some heat in the base. What's in this one? Is this Jeremy? No. You know what I think we might do? Here, hold on. Enable auto bottle. Disable this. We'll come down here real quick and we'll put a pitcher pump in. And we'll put a bunch of cold water in here too. It's not gonna stay like that over time, but oh, that sucks. It's kind of really hot. This must have come out like this must have been partly out of the oil biome. Okay, well, it is what it is. Okay, cool. We'll get all that picked up, moved, swept, mopped. How are the rest of our projects up here going? So we're still running this connective wire. Wonder what's going to go in here. Is this like supposed to be long-term power generators? I'm not sure what's going on here. It looks a little bit like it. I really want to like switch this so that the fluid drips onto a plate and then falls this way instead, and it will cool the natural gas generator kind of like on the way through. But I mean, we could do those micro optimizations later. Okay, this is looking good. So I think this can go like that. 2 cool steam vents, aha. Our power line here is not quite hooked up. Are we backwards powering this? Is that what's going on? No, it's just, oh, it's coming in on this tiny little line here. Okay. All right, let's see if we can finish that, and then we can actually disconnect some of this stuff. So we want to run this first one. It is pulling off of this, but that's fine. And what's on this side? And then it goes, wait, hold on a second. All of this is on this one generator right now? Whoa. Okay, well, sure. And what's on this line? 120. And then this comes into the base. It comes over here. Bridges 300 times. Goes through here. This is the research facility. Comes down here. Keeps the heat on the Drecos, and then goes all the way down to the bottom of the base. And this is for the steam, and then there's a little pump here. Okay. Well, that's a whole long way for that we don't really need to go anymore. We have too much on that power line right now, so maybe like I'll move it over and stick it on this line, and then that way, you know, it's a little bit more balanced. And did we get this part up here upgraded? Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. So now I think what we can do is we'll keep this section on this line. It would be nice to be able to set up the sweepers and stuff on the same power line as well, because it's 960, 240, 120, 120, another 240, plus another 120, plus 10, plus 240, plus 240. That's probably over 2,000 watts if they're all running at the same time, but I don't think they really would be. We can put these auto sweepers on a timer and only run them like twice a day if we really wanted to. That way they're not consuming power for that. There might be a little overlap here and there, but it's not that big of a deal. All right, now we can deconstruct this. And actually, you know what I might do is I might leave this here in the event for some reason we need to run that power line across there. Some of you probably think it doesn't make sense and like yank it out, but I'm just thinking like, you never know. Okay, this is looking a little bit healthier in regards to like how our power is being consumed. What else can we do here? And then this is the one that goes into the middle of the base, right? Yeah. So this is kind of like zigzagging through here. And what else is on this line? Should we keep this dedicated strictly to this pump here? And then that way, I guess if we run out of natural gas, we run out of natural gas. It is the first one in the whole system, so it would be the first to power things, if I am looking at this correct. I guess there's no real priority on that. It's always going to go to the top, but that's fine. Okay, well, That's quite a bit better. What we can do is, if we're gonna run this stuff through the middle of the base, what we can do is bring this power line maybe like over this direction and then swing things to the right of it. I have a feeling like somebody will reorganize this all at a later point in time, and I'm cool with that, but at least we can get things off of this these tiny wires and upgraded to the new stuff. I'm not gonna touch this one at the moment. Okay, we'll get that part done. That means that we would run this up like so, right? Yeah. And then we'll just run this over this direction. Okay, so this will give us power down here in this part of the base. Bite Hazard, hey, thanks so much for the follow. Really appreciate that. I hope you're enjoying the stream, and I hope you're having a good day. Let's see here. And then we can pull this whole line apart. Okay, this would be nice, actually. We can keep this all dedicated here. Maybe we'll peel this off a little bit too. We'll upgrade this. And then we can actually deconstruct like all this stuff. We're not doing anything. Oh, well, we are technically. Okay, we'll get that put in. I have a feeling like I'm gonna regret that. Hold on a second. Like, why put it there? Hold on. If this wall moves, it's not even relevant anymore. So we're gonna have some wire head floating in the sky. That's just my own thing. I like to hide my wires. So we'll do this that way. If this should pretty much always stay there, and then this might go away though. So let's kind of like think about that for a minute, and then we'll sever this line, take this apart. Take all of this apart. What is this liquid filter doing? This liquid filter is filtering water back into the system, and it's probably because it's coming from the top. Speaking of, did we actually mine this, by the way? Oh no, they never actually came up here. Oh, they can't reach it. Well, that makes sense. Hey, we have water weed up here. Oh, should I like yank this out of the ground and stick it in the box? I feel like we need to like save our resources or something. Okay, well, we can do this. We can do this the other way. Hold on. We'll come in from the top here. We'll come over here. If it's growing, might as well leave it. Yeah, I agree. We'll leave it where it is for right now. And we'll come over here and we'll just, I think we'll come over here. Yeah, we'll just dig this all out. That's fine. And then this can go, ooh, wait, we need a way to get out of here. All right, if we need to build a ladder, we do. That's fine. They can hop over right there. That's fine. All right, we'll get all that done. What else? I can't believe this is almost back to normal, guys. It'll be almost like, I mean, we don't have that many cycles left, to be honest with you. We have 30 cycles left. I'm gonna take this glass. Precocious. How do you say that? Hey, how's it going? Good to see you, man. Good to see you again. All right, so we got this power line put in. That means that we can deconstruct this. That can go. That'll be the first thing. Have we run this down here yet? Looks like we have a little bit more stuff to do here. Is this reachable? Yeah. So they can get that put in, and then what we'll do is we'll cut that line out, and then we'll connect this up most of the way. Actually, we'll just hook it up. It's fine. And then I think pretty much all of this can go. Yeah, we'll unhook all this. We'll hook this liquid filter up. Yeah. Well, that's what we're gonna do. Brocious. Oh, nice. Dude, how's the streaming going? Well, how is the streaming going, guys? I mean, I feel like somebody else needs to assess the situation. We almost dropped the potato. Really close. It was a bad situation. We had to actually break into the pressurized hydrogen system to fix the electrolyzers because brine accidentally got into the electrolyzers and broke them. Yeah, so with some crafty saving and some crafty smarts there and some help with everybody in stream, we were able to actually repair the whole system. And then we've been actually, you can kind of see here, we've been like filtering because all the hydrogen came out and exploded out through the whole base. So it was actually all the way over here. So we we actually have been able to save it, and we're pumping it back in and repressurizing the whole thing. So honestly, if I hadn't have taken this whole thing up, I sat down in sandbox mode and figured out how this mechanism worked right here. And built like 2 of them with kind of like this, but without the middle section, and was just trying to understand how it all came together and functioned. And I didn't do any of this stuff, so I have no idea what's going on in here. But if I hadn't done that, I don't think we would have saved it. That was just dumb luck. But it's pretty cool. I really like the system a lot. We got chlorine set up for killing germs so that we're not introducing new germs anymore. 2 NASA specialists in Eadra. Yeah, you might not be wrong. We also are starting to actually finish our project that we started at like Cycle 150, which is getting Sleet wheat set up. And so we're trying to get some cold water up here. Actually, I think what I'm going to do... Oh, I need to get in here for that pipe, don't I? Shoot. We jumped the gun here a little bit. And I think what I'm going to do is... I'm going to just deconstruct this pipe for a minute. I don't want this stuff to come up here, I guess, at the moment. Because it's going to come in here and it's going to sit in this tank, and then it's going to go, and then we have no way to cool this right now. So I think what we'll do is we'll come over here. Looks like we've already dug into this. That's fine. We'll start clearing this out while we're at it. And then we'll make some space. And all I want to do is just put in a steam turbine with an aqua tuner, and we'll wire it all up. We won't have enough power to run the aqua tuner, I don't think. We might be able to pull off of one of these power lines that we haven't been using. I hate to use all this power up for this thing that has like not a tremendous amount of value for everybody. So I mean, it would get us one step closer to getting like pepper bread going. So I have no problem setting up a pepper farm. Actually, I could frame out a pepper farm here, and then we would have everything that we need for automated peppers and automated sleet wheat. But there's no way I'm gonna get it done. I mean, we're down to the wire here. So how is this looking? Plus, we're kind of like straightening out some things and doing some cleanup and trying to get the last of the hydrogen out of the base. So in this case, this power line is coming over here, and it's coming back, and it's looping up to up here, over, up here, up this middle line to this filter. Okay, so in theory, I think I can deconstruct this wire, and then both sides should have power. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Which means now this can go, this can go, this can go, this can go. All right, all this can get deconstructed. This will be that the filter can go from here, and we'll run the filter off of this line instead. So that can all get deconstructed as well. Yeah, it's a really big cleanup. Like, Yeah, that was a lot of stress. Let's put it that way. I need a nice frothy beverage after today. That was and that was like pretty much like the worst thing that could happen at this exact moment in time. Okay, we can also deconstruct all of this. This can go, this can go. All right, cool. And then that also means that this wire can go as well. And this can go. Okay, so for the most part, man guys, and this is regulated because we put this transformer here. And that will power all this stuff. That solo suit. So this is on its own power grid now. Everything else is kind of split up. So if we ever lose natural gas again, hopefully not, it won't be as big of a deal. The other thing too is I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and take care of this as well. We'll go ahead and just run this over to here.